Hi students, my name is Alex Miss McGinnis and I am a student at Iowa State. I'm here to practice teaching because I am learning how to be a teacher. So today we are going to practice counting up from a different number other than 1. So to begin with, let's just practice some of our counting. Let's start from 1 and go to 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, awesome job. What we want to focus on today is how we can begin counting with a different number other than 1. So if you wanted to start counting at 6 or 8, or if you wanted to start at like 55 or things like that. And we're also going to work on counting by 5s and by 10s. So first, I just wanted to talk to you guys about how we can count from a different number, like 14. So I'm going to start from 14 and I'm going to go up to 20. So I already have 14 manipulatives here, and then I'm going to just count up to 20. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then next, let's practice counting by 5s. So let's begin at 0 and count up to 50 by 5s. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And let's also practice counting by 10s. If you don't know how to count by 10s yet, you just add 10 every single time when you go up. So you would go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. So another thing I want to focus on is that you can count up by 10s by starting with the number 21 or 22, and you would just keep adding on 10 every time. So you would go 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, and so on. So now I want you guys to count a little bit with me. We're going to first count up by 1s using our manipulatives, and we're going to start at 8. So let's count, to yourself, count out 8 manipulatives in your piles. And then let's count up to 15 using them. So we will go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So altogether you should have 15 of them. Next, let's look at your long 10 blocks that you have. We are going to practice counting by 10s, but we are going to now start at 60. So let's pretend that we already have 60 of these in a pile. So we're going to count the rest of them we have in our pile. Let's count up to 110. So we'll go 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Thumbs up if you know how to do this and you're feeling okay with where we're at right now. All right, so I'm going to write a couple problems on my whiteboard, and I want you guys to also write them on your piece of paper, and then give me a thumbs up once you're done so I can come see what you have on your paper. So first I'm going to write out, we're going to start with 5s, and I'm going to start with 25, and I'm going to give you 2 numbers, and then I want you to write the next 3 numbers for me that would come after it. So I started with 25, and then I went 30, and then what would be the next 3 numbers?
35,
40, and 45. Awesome. Okay, let's do another problem. But this time, I'm going to have you guys count up by 10s, but I'm going to start at a different number other than starting with 10 or a number that ends in a 0. So I am going to start with 47 now. And once again, I'm going to give you 2 numbers, and then I want you to write the next 3 numbers down. So I'm going to go 47, 57, and then write down the next 3 numbers. So the next three numbers would be
67, 77, and 87.
Yes. Now this time I'm not going to tell you what I'm counting up by, but I want you to just look at the two numbers and see how much I'm counting up by. You also may use your manipulatives if you need to use them to count. Okay, so I started out with 65 and I went to 70. How much did I count by to the first to the second one? Yes, Kendra.
You went up by 5.
Yes, so then we would continue to go up by 5 in each of these spaces. So we would go 70,
75, 80, 85.
Perfect. Okay. Now I want to give you guys a worksheet that will have a few challenge problems on it, and it will also include the things we learned. Some of the challenge problems on here, they start with a number, and then I have the plus sign, and then you have the next number. So you're going to have to use your counting skills to figure out how to get to this number, and then you'll put that in the blank. So let's go over some of these problems on your little worksheet that you did. So some of the challenge problems, it said 10 plus blank equals 30. So how would you get to 30 from 10?
You could add up by 10s and add 2 sets of 10 to be 20.
Perfect. Okay, and then another one said 20 plus blank equals 40. So what are two different ways that we can get to 40 from 20 that we worked on today?
You could go up by 5s, and so go 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or you could go up by 10s and go 10, 20, 30, 40.
Awesome. And then the last challenge problem, it was 50 plus blank equals 100. So how would you get from 50 to 100 using 5s?
You would add 5 each time, so you have 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Yes. And then for 50, you would just, if you wanted to add up by 10s, you would just go 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So today you all did a great job with your counting. I'm so excited that I got to come here, so thank you very much. And I hope you all continue with your counting.